the end of third quarter and the beginning of the fourth quarter. The way it works is on 1st of January every year we celebrate New Year, and majority of us set New Year resolutions. Probably the one thing that you're sure to break in the next 10 days is what we set as a New Year resolution, and by this time you would have already broken it 10-12 times. But if you're a business house, if you're an entrepreneur, if you invest money in businesses or whatever it is, or if you have a 9-to-5 job as well, what we do is in January we decide where do we want to see ourselves in December, as in what is our target that we wish to achieve, what is it that we wish to do, be it in terms of the money I want to make as a company, or the number of people I want to work with as an organization, or the clients that I want to have, the customers I wish to do, whatever I wish to do, maybe my social initiatives, what we need to deliver, what good do we need to deliver to the society. Whatever it is, we set our targets and we break them down, analyzing them quarter by quarter by quarter. Right now, you would be analyzing your quarter 3 earnings, your clientele and everything, and you would probably realize that the goal you had back in January, set for your business, set for your company, you're probably not there by now, and now it looks way harder than it looked in January because you're already entering your last quarter. And here is where I beg to differ. You see, we're entering the last quarter of 2016. Majority of the corporate houses, what they do is, instead of going harder at things, they go back and they say, okay, let's reduce the goal. Let's not try and achieve what I decided in January, but let me see whatever I can. And in this, we stop pushing ourselves harder. We start restricting ourselves, and this becomes a barrier in finally reaching, way lesser than what we expected in January. And here's my suggestion to all you guys out there. You got 90 days, you got 3 months, you got 1/4 of the year still remaining, and you cannot give up at this moment. You got 90 days, you got 24 hours each day. You do the math for yourself and understand how many hours you have got to make things happen. You want to earn revenue, then this is the time you start hustling. You are working for 12 hours each day. Go ahead, work for 15 if you have to, but don't lower the target. If you want to increase the number of customers you have, start an ad campaign, start marketing, start whatever you want to, start delivering your product, advertise, market, do whatever it takes to be able to reach the target that you have set in December. If you want to have collaborations with people, start networking right now. Why are you settling? Don't say that, okay, I wanted to collaborate with 100 people. At this rate, I can only collaborate with 20. That's not acceptable, because this year you're doing that, next year you will do that again. The next year you'll do that again, and you will finally reach 100 in what? 3 years? That's too much of a loss for you. If you want to do something right now, you gotta start right now. You gotta plan for the next 3 months, and you gotta make things happen in the next 3 months. Don't give up, don't quit, and don't lower the targets that you have for your company. Because you gotta push people, you gotta push your team, you gotta push your managers, whoever it is, to be able to achieve those targets. You gotta push your human resources, work along with your team, and ask them to reach out each of those targets. Try meeting them. Don't just give up midway, because you still have 1/4 of a year. And I can assure you that in 1/4 of the year you can go from being a zero to being a millionaire in no time. 3 months is a big time to change the way it is. Don't quit. Start working, start hustling, grind every single day. Work with your team, work with your people, make it happen. Only with this you can be as close as possible to the target that you had set, because you're not going to be quitting, you're going to be pushing harder. And if you don't quit, be assured that even if you don't reach the final goal, you'll be the closest to the goal, and that is what we need. Increase in revenue, increase in sales, increase in the clientele, increase in the number of customers. You will check all the boxes provided you use the last 3 months appropriately and work harder than you have worked for the last 3 quarters. Make a change right now. You can help your business. That's it. Okay? Only you. Start hustling today. Don't sit. Don't waste time. Spend 18 hours if you have to, but work That's the only way you can reach your goals. Do not quit. Do not lower your targets. You will achieve it. Just hold on a little more.